Happy hour with me.
Yeah, it's the program, Your Daily Hour with me. Here we are on TV. Once a day, every day, time machines start talking. There's the title. What's the title? Where are we? We're over here. As the title goes away. Hey, look, Charlie. Hey, everybody,
Hey.
we're on TV. Well, today, every day, time machines start talking. We'll be here for an hour. It's Sunday. Hi, Bird.
Hey, Kenny.
How are you doing today?
Doing okay. Hanging in there. Wow. Wow. Here we are.
Yeah. When was the last time you were here?
So good. Might be almost 2 weeks now.
Whoa, 2 weeks, huh?
Yeah, I don't remember. Maybe it was Thursday. Like a week ago Thursday. Or Tuesday.
Not last Thursday, but the Thursday
maybe
before
two
that.
Thursdays before.
Wow.
Or,
with my
I
brother.
don't even remember. Yeah.
With Cole, right? Talking
Andrew.
about Cole.
Your brother Andrew.
I think, yeah, you're talking about Cole, right?
Yeah. Yep. That is correct. So, yeah, that was probably like a Saturday or a Sunday.
How's your
Maybe
time
Monday.
been since then? Last 2 weeks.
It's been wild. I don't know. I mean, I guess the darkness, the weather has been affecting me a little bit. I woke up at 6:30 this morning and it was dark, and
Wow.
it was still dark at 7:30, and that was kind of intense. 7:45 and it's dark out.
That's way earlier.
Yeah, it's like kind of that's heavy duty, I think, for me. The lights just dimmed, I noticed. So it's kind of dark, but it's beautiful out this afternoon. It's sunny. I like that. And the lights are back. A little brown out there.
Whoa.
And I went and visited my family in Minnesota, and something pretty crazy happened on the flight. I started feeling sick about a half an hour before boarding.
Oh, no.
And I thought it was just, no big deal, but as time went on, it got worse and worse, and I ended up getting very, very sick on the plane. And I had vomiting with simultaneous diarrhea 3 or 4.
Gross.
Yeah, 3 or 4 times on the plane, and it was really bad. Like, I spent like 2 hours or more in the bathroom, in the lavatory on the plane, vomiting with diarrhea.
Oh, no. Did you eat something bad?
I think I did. Yeah, I think I must have. It must have been something that I ate. Or who knows, maybe there's a contagious bug in the air.
Did you sit next to people?
Yeah, but I don't think I caught it on the plane. I think it was before the plane. So, but I only sat next to people for like the first maybe 45 minutes of the flight, and then the rest of the time I was either in the lavatory or on the floor in the steward's galley of the plane.
Did you talk to the people you were sitting next to?
Yeah, the person I was sitting next to was really nice and helped me out. And like, I was like, I think I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom. I'm not feeling very well. And so got up and I was like, I think I'm gonna throw up, and grabbed me a barf bag. And I sort of looked at it and like smiled a little bit. And I was like, and the stewards were there, and they're like, do you need something a little bigger than that? And I was like, I think so.
Yeah.
And somebody was in the lavatory at that time, so I like just stood there in the aisle puking into a bag.
Oh, no.
And like trying not to have diarrhea in my pants. And like as soon as the door opened, I like rushed in there and had diarrhea right away.
I shouldn't be eating this burrito.
I'm sure it's all right. You know, it's like it was hell at the time, but at least I can look back and like laugh about it a little bit right now. Although it does make me feel a little queasy even to think about it.
Nobody got. Did anybody get mad? They're like,
one guy got mad at like after the plane had landed and I was in the lavatory during landing. I got out and like was standing there and the people got up and he was like in the very last seat on the plane basically. And I sat down in his aisle and he was like, do you think it's food poisoning or the flu? And I was like, I don't know. I really don't know. Could be either one. And he was like, I forget what I said, but something like, I said it could be the flu, and he was like, it could be the flu, and he like got really mad at me. And then they had me take a wheelchair, yeah, from the plane to the outside. And I was like, they were like, they insisted, and I was like, I could have just been like, no thanks, I could have walked, but like, yeah, they had someone push me and I just went along with it. But the guy who was really angry like stood there and he like held his iPhone in a way that made me think that he might have been taking my picture. So I don't know, maybe he's like really mad and like
he didn't express direct anger towards you though?
Not in words, but like in physical posture and gestures. I think, I think he was angry.
I mean, but that means he was angry, but he knew maybe that his anger was unfounded.
Well, he certainly probably knew that it was inappropriate.
Yeah.
So
that's like, okay though. People can get Nobody got like really mad and they're like, you're sick, something like that. Who pushed you out? Was it one of the? One
of the people who works at the airport, they have people on staff who are wheelchair pushers.
And then how far did they push you in the wheelchair? You had to get out of the wheelchair?
I was at the gate that was closest to the exit. So it was like, it was probably like maybe 25 yards, 50 yards to the elevator, then down the elevator, and then another like 20 yards out.
So they pushed you all the way into the elevator and then waited in the elevator with you too?
Yeah, and my mom and my sister were there.
And they see you pull up in a wheelchair?
Yep. And so I recognized their car, and so I was like, go to that car, and then I got out, and my sister was there.
Was your family freaked out that you were in a wheelchair?
No.
No?
No, I don't.
Why not?
Maybe they were. I don't know.
Well, why are you in a wheelchair? It seems a little scary.
I mean, I just said I'm really sick, and so, and I was, and I like, felt horrible. Though strangely, I didn't vomit anymore after getting off the plane, and though I did have diarrhea, but I had some energy drinks, and not energy drinks, but like sports drinks, like, and that made me feel better, and I think I took some Tylenol and went to sleep and woke up the next day and had some more hydrating fluids and slept pretty much the whole day. So
did anybody see you get out of your wheelchair? Like,
I don't know. I was pretty close. I mean, I wheeled up to the car and like I had my bags on me, and I think my sister took my bags, and I was so tired I just got in the car and sat down.
Wow.
It was freezing cold outside. It was like almost 0 degrees, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah, freezing.
Was it snow?
Freezing cold. There was snow on the ground, not a ton, not a whole lot. There were some big piles of snow from earlier snows where it had been piled up.
Minnesota.
What does
that say? What airport is that? No?
Dice game.
Yeah, it's time for the dice game.
Hello.
I know I had some pens here. I saw one earlier.
I think I might have one. Oh, there's one.
Yeah, there's a pen. Here we go. We're going to write down numbers on our hands between 1 and 6. And we're going to try to change, either, visualize the future or change the future using our minds here. We're going to try to affect the dice and get them to go. Charlie gets a 3. I don't know who either of us could roll. Charlie gets a 3. Here we go. We're gonna roll these dice here. Let's see. Get this one here going. Could clear some spots out. Here it goes. Oh. Oh, double. Oh, no, 5. That's a 5. 5 and 3, me and Charlie. Oh.
Good one, guys.
You can't see out of the 5, but I have a 5.
You got it. I attest to that.
What do you have?
I had a 2.
Oh.
A deuce.
Charles, you won.
Congratulations, you two. You deserve it. A good win.
Charles, we won. I don't know if he's excited about it.
Well, I think he is. His calm exterior belies his true.
You recovered and then you feel better after your vacation. You weren't take the whole vacation, were you?
No, but I might still be feeling a little weird in the stomach region.
Oh.
Yeah. So, it'll come around.
What have you been?
I think it was a confluence of factors. I mean, it could have been food and flu and stress all combined. Anyway, I don't want to talk too much about it. I hope if there was any infectious qualities, that no one was affected by that. I hope no one on the plane got sick. I thank the stewards for their kindness, understanding, their helpfulness.
You think people could hear you? I don't want to talk about it too much, but
I don't think so. The plane is so loud, and there's the bathroom's really loud with the whooshing air. There's a negative suction on the bathroom, so all the air gets pulled out through the bathroom. So like you can't smell farts and stuff like that.
Oh, great. Well, here's a message from Lewis.
Hey, Lewis.
He's over there on the East Coast.
Hey, program, I just saw your call, and I'm calling you back. Alright. Phone tag.
That was from yesterday. We already talked to him. Lewis is in New York, visiting family. Also, he's going to his cousin's wedding. We got a text from a random number from the 360 area code. They were calling
Cool.
during the, I think, 2 a.m. episode last night. This guy says, so each DP y'all talk about. I don't know what that means. Eat DP. One word, DP. And then after that he said, my name is Greg. And then he said, what do y'all talk about? Well, we're talking about it right now. What do you talk about? I always think people come on the show and then they say, what do you do on the show? And I say, we're doing the show right now. It was called Greg back, because he was awake. He was awake at 2 a.m., so maybe he's sleeping now, but we can find out. He's in the 360 area code, so he's probably in the Thurston County watching the show on TV. So what do y'all talk about?
People can tend to sleep a lot longer this time of year.
You guys can call the number. It's 330-536-3802.
So, yeah, there's more stuff to talk. I want to talk about a couple other things, like a rally at the Capitol on the 14th for climate crisis. To draw attention and to potential legislation that would benefit the climate, the environment, jobs. And also I want to talk about Scotty Yoos. And yesterday...
let's get to Scotty Yoos first, because we talked about last time we ran out of time.
Yeah. There was an Idle No More event here in Olympia about indigenous First Peoples rights, indigenous people being mistreated in Canada and elsewhere, and organizing for
You're gonna go all. You're gonna try to change Canada now too, huh?
maybe.
Wow, that's far-reaching. I don't know how the government works in Canada, but I know that if any Canadians tried to change stuff in the United States, people would be unhappy about that.
Well, it's people in the United States trying to support people in Canada. So, who are opposed to the government's colonialism and territorial conquest.
Mailbox call 3
Phone number that you can't hear, people.
7 4
And
6.
yeah, you heard it again. There it goes.
Hey, Greg, it's the program. You're probably sleeping if you were awake at so late.
Hey, thanks for calling.
Yeah, call us back. You have about about 45 minutes. Call us back.
Call or text 330-536-3802.
Yeah. So that was Greg. What do y'all talk about? So what was Scotty Young, or what's his name? Scotty
Scott Yoos.
Yoos.
Yep, it's Yoos, pronounced Yoos like Yosemite.
And this guy has got a commercial on TCTV running. I don't know if it's still running, but
Oh, really?
yeah, I guess he was trying to throw something away in a dumpster, and then he got arrested, but he can't talk, so the police tried to talk to him, but they thought he was being uncooperative.
Yeah, I think it's a big issue of miscommunication, and the situation got escalated. The police misinterpreted Scott's vigorous signing for assault or something. Anyway, they were offended and perhaps scared by Scott's vigorous signing. Scott was scared and unable to speak because he's mute and has physical damages that preclude him from being able to speak, make it so he can't speak. And the case is being prosecuted in Thurston County Court because one of the officers claims that Scott kicked him, which is a felony. If you kick or hit a police officer, it's automatically considered a felony. It's considered assault.
Oh.
Even though Scott was probably just squirming and struggling, trying to get free because he felt like he was being mugged, essentially, by police who shouldn't have been up in his business, when he was just using a dumpster.
Yeah.
He wasn't making a mess. He wasn't stealing anything. They're trying to assassinate his character in the court and say, oh, you might have been stealing something. They have no reason to suspect that, and they have no reason to bring those kind of spurless,
6
whatever.
Oh, it's about info time.
3 2 1. Now it's info time.
They can't speculate on that.
Here.
Here are answers.
Some people have questions about the program. You're watching it right now. It's called Your Daily Hour with Me. It's a call and television talk show.
Your hour with you.
It's filmed right here in Thurston County every day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. It airs every night at 11:30 p.m. on TCTV channel 22. Each episode airs a week after it was taped. So if you're watching
on TV
at 11:30 p.m., this episode taped the same weekday of the previous week.
If you are watching at 2 a.m., this episode taped the same day of the month of the previous year. You can also watch any episode of the program on YouTube.com. Anyone can be on the program, especially you. YDHM relies on the community for content, so give us a call at 330-536-3802 and leave a message. We'll call you back right away on the next episode. Thank you for watching, and now back to the program.
Your daily hour with me.
Yeah, that's not so hard. Some people have a hard time doing that thing. What was this guy even doing around the dumpster? I mean, why were the cops there in the first place?
Well, only Scott really knows what he was doing that night, right? But
like, did somebody call? Did he look suspicious? Somebody called the police, or they were just doing their regular drive-bys or something? Or
that's a great question. Apparently, from what I've been told by Scott, Scott was barely able to touch the dumpster before hearing the police officer tell him to stop. And so that makes me think that either one, the police officer was already in the parking lot, maybe it was a ambush, or two, maybe the police officer had been trailing Scott for some distance, unknown to Scott. And
Whoa, is he deaf?
no, he's not deaf. But, you know, when you're on a bike and you're hustling up the hill, you're breathing hard,
Yeah.
you might not, you know, if somebody's trailing you from a block behind, you might not notice.
Yeah. Wow. So he's already had court dates and stuff? He's already been accused of stuff and...
There have been like 15 court dates. Many of them have resulted in postponements because of various...
That's all our tax money too. All this, you know, frivolous court system stuff. We're paying all these police officers to do.
The state has spent a lot of money on this case so far. The last two hearings, there have been a motion to dismiss. 4 Olympia police officers have been paid overtime to be there for hours. So it's been costing us thousands and thousands of dollars upon thousands and thousands of dollars to do this. And it's a waste of tax dollars. Scott is not a criminal. Anyone who knows him knows that he would not hurt a fly. He really, truly believes in nonviolence and justice, deep justice that includes everyone. And he wants the police officers to treat people well, including people who don't have money or cars. And people,
or a voice, I guess,
especially people who live with disabilities.
What can we do to help them?
There's lots of things you can do to help. You can attend the hearings. Right now, we don't know when the next hearing is. You can donate money. You can write letters to the city council, to the county commission, to the county prosecutor, who is an elected prosecutor, elected official. Write letters to the editor of the newspaper and talk about how the county prosecutor is wasting our tax dollars trying to prosecute someone who was unable to speak and afraid and doing nothing wrong and was basically beat up by the cops. This is not the first time that someone has been mistreated by the Olympia police. There's a long pattern and history of this type of thing happening. Scott has a history as an activist, and it's possible that he was targeted because of his activism. There is that possibility. So,
Did he do the sign holding with you?
He does that sometimes, and he was involved in port militarization resistance protests 5 years ago, where there were intense confrontations between protesters and police.
So he has a history, technical criminal history from that?
No, he has a history of confronting.
But he didn't get charged with disturbing the peace or anything like the people did in that event?
I believe not. I don't believe. I'm not aware that anyone was charged in that event, but I know that some of the police officers
they arrested a bunch of people. They didn't charge anybody though.
That's my understanding.
Wow.
But my understanding is that the police department paid more. The police department got sued, civil charges, and were forced to pay money because of what they did. Some people might have been arrested. There might have been some charges brought, but I'm not sure about that. I do know that the police got sued, and people were successful at recouping damages from them.
Oh, that sounds too bad. We got another text message. Somebody says, they said, I am super high on mushrooms right now. That's what. Wow, you guys are perfect. Say hi to Tim. Hi, Tim.
Hey, Tim.
So Tim was super high on mushrooms, I guess. He was watching the program at 2 a.m. Was calling Maybe this guy's probably sleeping too. Everybody
Yeah.
called at 2 a.m. Maybe the 2 a.m. episodes are getting more popular than the...
Hi on mushrooms, Tim.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a big deal. There was a really big protest at Capitol Mall yesterday for the Idle No More.
What's that?
Indigenous peoples.
At the mall?
Yeah, Capitol
Why
Mall.
was that at the mall?
And then a march happened, went down to Percival Landing. And why was it at the mall? That's a good question. There's a great website called idlenomore.ca. CA stands for Canada country code. And go on there. And
Voicemail box of 3.
Oh, boo. This guy's sleeping
There's a phone
too.
number. You cannot hear that phone number, people.
Hey, Tim. How you feeling? You okay? Have you recovered from your mushrooms there? You can call us back.
Odyssey of
Thanks.
the mind.
Yeah, thanks for watching the program while doing your things there. Call us back. Okay, bye. You're probably sleeping, hopefully, because you need to rest after that, I think. So, Idle makes me think of cars. When you were saying that, I thought you were talking about some kind of like carbon emissions program.
Idle, like neutral, like
You're like, turn off your
Yeah.
cars. If you don't idle your cars, turn them off. You're wasting...
yeah.
Oil.
I heard some people talk, and I think it's pretty much about getting people to be active and to take action and to organize and develop, just resistance to. It's kind of, I think it's pretty much about protecting the planet and honoring the earth and saying, nature is beautiful and this is our, heritage, and we don't want these horrible industrial encroachments and destructiveness to reign over the planet. We want to protect the natural places and the wilderness. We want to connect with nature, and indigenous people realizing that natural world is a big part of their heritage and a big part of the conflict with the dominant society that is industrial and lives like a parasite off of the planet and destroys things like in Fern Gully with the leveler. Anyway,
Yeah, it's like Fern Gully.
yeah.
The guy...
Watch Fern Gully. No, I don't know. I'm not explaining it well, but it was a beautiful protest, beautiful songs, beautiful people, great turnout, very
Fairies.
impressive, and it happened like all over
Tree
the place.
fairies.
Indigenous people are really like coming together and doing some really awesome organizing around this. There was a really good spirit. Very diverse age-wise.
Thank you.
And really cool.
Thanks, natives.
Old people, young people. It was great.
This guy left us a message, the guy who's intoxicated here.
I am super high.
Whoa.
On mushrooms. Your show is perfect for me now.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Is this show really that good? What were we doing last night? I don't know what we were doing, but...
What episode was it?
It was Pippin from last year. Apparently the show was perfect for him. I don't know what we were doing. I think we're probably just sitting here and talking, but if any of you right now are intoxicated and think this is perfect, well, that's great, I guess. But don't do drugs.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just perfect. That's all the messages we got today, I think. So when is the next Scott event there?
Hasn't been rescheduled. There's a slight, or the continuance has not been scheduled. Slight possibility that it would be before the 11th of January, but most likely it'll be after the 11th of January.
Uh-huh.
And we don't know, but there's a website. It's www.scottysupport, SCOTTY SCOTTYSupport.blogspot.com.
Hey,
you
look
can
at that.
find the latest information there. Here's another dice game. I'll say that website again in a little bit.
Oh. Left hand. Left hand. Oh, 5 and 6. I got another point. Yeah, I'm winning. Oh, that was a 6. I'm winning. Charlie, I'm beating you now. I have 1,000
5 and a
points.
6.
I have 1,000 points. What do you think about that?
That's going to be hard to come up against in the third roll.
Yeah, well, Charlie just needs to get one more, and if you need to get doubles, though. But
I
you,
need to get 2 2s.
yeah, you still have a chance, though.
Yeah, so, yeah, the best, you can donate, you can find out about the next hearing date, and get more information about writing a letter to the editor, or to city council, to city manager, city attorney, county commission, county prosecutor. Those are the people who need to hear from you, and on behalf of Scott and disability justice for all people.
So he writes stuff down, right?
Hey,
Hey, Freddie, how you doing?
Good. I'm driving down south right now.
You're going to Portland?
Yeah, I'm headed down to Portland today.
Have you seen that sign with Uncle Sam that says messages yet?
Yeah, I did. I passed it a while back. But she had said something about how the problem is not taxes, but too big of government or something like that. And then the other side said, keep the Christ in Christmas.
Oh man, that's quite the message there.
I feel like those used to be better back in the day. I don't know what happened, but
Yeah,
it seems like they were more angry and inflammatory and exciting. But now they're kind of chilled out and just kind of like annoying.
Yeah.
Like,
I want to hear some more crazy things.
yeah.
We're here with Bird.
Hey, Berd, how's it going?
Hey, Freddie, it's going okay. Thanks. How are you?
Oh, doing good. Just taking a drive.
Good.
I saw a kennel in the middle of the road.
Oh.
Everyone had to swerve around it, but I think it was empty. I don't know what the story was there. Hopefully,
Hopefully
it
it
was
was-
closed. So that
Hopefully it wasn't
saw
Mitt
that on the
Romney's.
street.
What?
Do you think
Yeah.
it was Mitt Romney's kennel that blew off the top of his car?
What? What is that? I didn't hear about that. What does that mean?
You didn't hear Mitt Romney drove for like 12 hours with his dog in a kennel on top of his car?
Uh-huh. What?
And,
Why?
And the dog, like, pooped.
Did he have it strapped down?
The kennel was strapped down,
But
yeah.
you put it on the, you
But
put
the
it there
dog,
on,
the dog pooped and it got all over the
It
car.
was secured.
Yeah, it was secured,
Was it an
I guess.
accident though, or why was the dog up there?
I don't know, because they were traveling, they wanted to bring the dog, and they didn't want it in the car.
Oh, that's a bad idea, Mitt.
Yeah.
They had too much other stuff in the car. Maybe they packed the rest of the car full.
Yeah, there's a website called Dogs Against Romney.
Oh man. But the
Yeah.
dog
Wow.
flew off the car.
No, I was just saying, it sounds like, that's what it reminded me of.
Oh, okay. So how did people
Oh,
know
I
that
see. Yeah.
they heard about it? How's the production end going?
Hopefully.
Since you're driving, maybe we should get you off the
Oh.
phone. Yeah.
Production end is going good. We're busting out into the new year pretty soon here, so that'll be on TV just a bit. That'll be pretty fun. And then, yeah, working on the YouTube. I got a little slowed up, but I'm doing a big export to TCTV, so it should be all good to go by the 1st.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if you're
Freddie.
driving, maybe you should get off the phone.
Okay. Well, thanks for calling me, program.
Okay.
How
Thanks.
much longer you got left?
We have about
Half an hour.
25 minutes.
Okay, cool. Well, if I get to where I'm going in that time, I'll give a call back.
Okay, bye. There it goes. Bye, Freddie. You have other stuff? Whoa. What, Charlie? What do you want? He's hungry. There's other what, protesty or whatever events like that you're doing, or?
Well, there's lots of stuff to talk about, one of them is that the state legislative session is gearing up to start here in a couple weeks on the 14th of January, and yeah, I mean that's a big one. It's gonna happen. There are people. There's gonna be a Martin Luther King Day protest on, I think oh gosh, I'm trying to think.
What day is Martin Luther King Day? With a calendar somewhere.
I think maybe the 21st.
Oh, this is the calendar you brought us. We're using it.
Oh, great.
Where did you get this calendar?
I got that calendar at the Thurston County Democrats, their annual meeting.
Martin Luther King Day here is on the 21st.
So I think the legislature starts up on sometime that week or the week before, maybe Wednesday the 16th. There's going to be a protest on the 21st, or a rally, a lobby day for poverty rights. On the 14th, there's going to be a rally for climate justice, and people are going to meet there and talk about
what is that? Yeah.
Greenhouse gases and how we can have full employment, jobs for all, and sustainability, and that's going to be a great deal. And the state has a lot of power to influence the future in terms of climate and jobs, and so we're going to be there and talk about those things and persuade the legislature and all the legislators to do the right thing. Let them know that people are watching and listening, and the people understand how it all works, and so we'll have more information about how you can call. Right here in Thurston County, our state senator Karen Fraser, legislative district 22, which it covers most of the county, has a powerful position within the Democratic caucus. I think she's the president or the chair. I'm not sure how that works. So of all the state senators who are Democrats.
What are they going to be doing?
So that's kind of an influential position. Oh, there's all kinds of bills, proposed legislation. They're already having hearings at the legislature currently. They've been meeting probably, I don't know, at least since mid-December, from what I understand, in committees. So that'll be interesting. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that, but look for more information about the January 14th rally. It's going to be from 11:30 a.m. until 1:30 p.m. At 12 noon. There is going to be a
2, 1.
Cool.
Now it's time for a commercial break.
That happened.
Dance, Oli, dance.
The dance.
Dance, Oli, dance.
Dance, Oli, dance.
Live TV dance party.
It's on TV.
First Friday of each month.
Each month. Except
8 p.m. to 9 p.m. TCTV Studio A. 440 Yager Way. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Look out, coming through. Coming through! Coming up tomorrow. Stay tuned. Hey.
A whole bunch of people. Charlie and Kenny and Carl and James and Alex and Dan.
Number two,
Carl.
Hey, we're on the front level. It's New Year's for us. It was already New Year's for you guys last week.
Yeah.
It's Charlie and Carl and Dan and Alex and James.
Who's Carl?
Look, we got
That's you, duh.
Alex brought this new picture behind your head there. It's a new one. We're on it right
11:30, you can call the number, and we're on every night at 11. Oh, number 1. 11:30 and 2 a.m. every night.
Yeah, you should watch.
Your daily hour with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kenny told me to say ass right then.
I did not. You could see we were on TV. You can tell I didn't say it.
Ginsu told me to
Yeah,
do
Mr.
that.
Ginsu is affecting Bird. Maybe.
Yeah, with swear words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Mr. Ginsu? He hasn't
man.
been calling.
Hello.
If you did okay through Christmas, if you had a good Christmas season, sometimes he doesn't have the best of them. I think we should call. I'm gonna call Dan. Ben, he's supposed to be here tomorrow.
Danny B. In the place to be.
I'm gonna tell him to come in the earlier in the day because you know, if we do it at nighttime, it's supposed to be
I think Charlie farted.
Oh, Charlie. It's gonna be a big party tomorrow for our New Year's. You already had your New Year's. It's already well into the year. It's already the 6th.
Yeah.
For the viewers, how's 2013 going for you guys there?
Yeah.
Now behold, Dan screens his phone calls. He screens his phone calls, so then we gotta say on his message and go, Dan, answer your phone. Are you home? You gonna answer your phone today? Or sometimes.
Hey, Danny. Don't you have caller ID yet?
Yeah. All his messages. Well, he doesn't check the caller ID. He just.
Hey.
Yeah.
And when I'm home and I hear your voice, I'm like, hey, that's like Kenny and shit.
Yeah.
I should like pick up and talk and say things.
But you wait.
Stuff.
You wait. You know. You have caller ID?
No.
So
No, I refuse to pay for that. That's like $5 a month,
No, it's
and I'm
not.
too damn cheap.
It's free. Just plug it in.
No, I don't get it.
People don't
I
know
don't
if you're
receive
not
it.
there, you're just not answering.
If you get one of those old caller IDs, and you just plug
I
it in.
did.
What?
I have. They don't work.
Really?
Don't work.
It's a service. It's a service that
Gotta pay for it.
CenturyLink charges me $5 a month for.
Oh man,
So,
$5?
Yep.
That's too expensive. I hope I'm not paying for that. I would like to
Well, just
cancel
look
it
at
if
your
I
bill.
can.
Well, do you have a home phone?
Because now
Yeah,
there's
this is a
like
landline.
there's certain phone
And I
numbers I don't.
pay less than $20 for it
You
a
don't have a
month.
landline delivered, do you?
I don't. No, but my housemate does, and we share the bill because it's all kind of confused.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, and you could do internet phone and it'd be free. I mean, you just add it on with your internet plan and it'll.
Yeah, I know. I just need to sign up for that, and I
tried to
I
get an
keep
internet
not getting
phone.
around to it.
Didn't work?
No, I tried to get a Google Voice.
right?
I couldn't get Google.
Right?
You couldn't get
Google
Google Voice?
right?
It didn't work?
No, and now my YouTube doesn't work on my phone.
Oh, what?
Yeah, my YouTube app doesn't work.
You're getting some weird internet problems. Well, hey, Dan, you planning on coming tomorrow?
Well, okay, tomorrow's New Year's Eve.
Yes.
And I have to work. Probably until 5 or 6.
Oh, from what time?
And I have to be there in the morning.
At like 10?
Like 10 to 5. 10
10
to
to
5.
5.
10 to 6. Yeah. Yeah, so I won't be able to do the program tomorrow until after 5.
Oh,
and,
man.
I may be going up to Tacoma this weekend, so...
Oh,
or
well,
tomorrow, or
we can do
Monday.
I mean, I don't know if you can wake up early, but I can.
Oh, not that early.
You don't want to wake up? You can't.
No, I can't.
You can't do it.
I can't do it.
You can't function that way. It doesn't work.
No, not for me.
You can't wake up and drink coffee?
Not for me.
Wake up and drink coffee. Come on, Dan. It'll be fine.
Oh, I'll stay up until that early in the morning, but getting up that early.
Just go to sleep earlier then.
Go to sleep right now and then get up at midnight and stay up.
Well,
eat a big bowl of yogurt.
Well,
as nifty as that sounds, I don't believe I can do that.
So you're going to miss the program tomorrow? Is that what you're saying?
No. I won't be able to do it until after 5. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, after 5. So we want to do it. I want to do it
but I'll have
immediately.
a very short window.
I want to do it
Pardon?
immediately. Then immediately after you get off of work, so you should just come maybe straight here even. So like at 5, we should do the show at like 5:15.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Well, maybe I'll leave earlier because all I'm doing is TCTV got a new podium, a lectern, right?
Yeah.
And I spent the other day sanding it like crazy and cleaning it up and sanding it so I can stain it a real dark brown so that people will have a podium to stand on and preach.
That sounds
Well, they can't
wonderful.
stand on it.
Okay.
They can stand up to it.
Do 5 o'clock
for it.
then. Try to get here at 5 o'clock on the dot. I want to get it earlier so then we could start partying.
Okay. I'll text you. Let you know I'm on my way. How
Gotta
about
have
that?
a party. It's New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
We should scream and yell and bang pots and pans and blow off fireworks and shit.
Yeah, it's already New Year's Eve is already over for the viewers. So we already did our New Year's special. I think you were here for that.
I think so.
Yeah. All right, Dan.
There
Okay.
should be screaming and
Great.
yelling.
Definitely.
We'll see you tomorrow.
And
Thank
shouting.
you.
Like on a roller coaster ride.
Tomorrow
Okay.
at earliest time possible. It'd be 5.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Okay.
Bye, Dan.
There it goes.
How's McDonald's recently?
Yeah. Let's find out.
Have they been answering?
They have been answering. Yeah. They always answer. They don't ever not answer
I
completely.
was scared that one day that you got the administrative center, you know, like the executive
You thought,
people.
you thought that they
I was
would
like, oh man, we're gonna get busted. They're gonna be pissed off.
I don't know. I'm waiting to get busted. What are they gonna do? Why are you been calling us?
Yeah, right. It would be more attention for. It would be like bad publicity. People would be like, "What's this daily public access, cable show from where? Olympia, Washington? What's
Yeah.
that? What do they talk about? Oh, all their stuff is on YouTube. Oh, let's watch it there."
I want to
You
edit
know?
together all these McDonald's phone calls and send it to the corporate offices and be like, I mean, I bet I've been on the phone with different McDonald's for hours and hours, multiple hours, I'm sure, like total, and I've called thousands of McDonald's, so let's call some more.
Yeah, you could do an hour-long best of.
Yeah, I would like to. I'm trying to get some interns to do some editing.
Because some of them are really funny.
But they're not supposed to be funny, but there's a lot of them. A lot of them there. There's thousands of calls, so if anybody wants to go...
Like the guy who was like, you may think that your signal is... You may think that I can hear you, but to me it sounds like you're in a tunnel.
Yeah.
That was funny.
If we can get some...
You may think I can hear you, but...
If you guys are editors and you want to be intern for the program, you can call the number 330-536-3802, 330-536-3802, and then you can, leave us some messages and tell or edit together this McDonald's video for us.
Yeah.
If there's a broom on your face the whole time, you can move.
Yeah. There's a broom covering my face on the monitor, so I don't really... I gotta remember to look at the camera and not the monitor.
No, I always look at the monitor. I never look right at the camera.
I like to look right at the camera.
Is that weird? We're looking at...
And I'm having a problem with one of my external hard drives. I need to recover from some files from it, and I need help. So if you can help me, please help.
I don't really know about that. What's are you plugging it in and it's not turning on?
The directory has become corrupted, so the files need to be, like the whole disk needs to get scanned and the files need to be sort of searched.
Hey, McDonald's, do you guys have pumpkin pies right now?
No. We're actually
Or what?
chili.
Chili?
Mm-hmm.
You guys have chili?
Cherry. C-H-E-R-R-Y.
Oh, cherry. What about, you guys got the regular ones too? What about anything else? When you guys get new pies in soon?
When you coming, okay?
When? Oh.
When you come in, there will be new pies.
Yeah, well, he doesn't even know that.
Here we go again. Should I roll? I'm going to do it a little different this time.
All right, it's the final one. Bird needs to get doubles to win. Charlie needs one more to tie. Alright, Bird needs doubles to tie. Ooh, two hands rolling. Here we go. Oh, 4 and 6. What did you have? 4? Or you had 2? Looks like I won with 1,000 points.
I'm out with 3 strikes.
What, the last couple times you haven't been winning?
3 strikes and I'm out. I didn't win one. I was 0 for 6.
Wow.
This round.
Oh, you didn't get any? Yeah, no points. Huh?
0.
Charlie got 500
The
points.
whole time.
Sometimes that happens though. The other day we rolled 5 1s out of 6. So stuff like that can happen. Yeah, you have any other things? This is the last 10 minutes of the show.
Last 10 minutes.
Did you have any more of those topics?
Well, I'm thinking about trying to cut down drastically or quit my caffeine consumption.
Mm-hmm.
Eliminate my consumption of caffeine. So if anyone has any bright ideas about how to do that.
Well, are you drinking a lot of coffee right now, or?
Yeah, I quit cigarettes last year. It's been like I think about 15 months.
Oh, congratulations. Yeah, I couldn't
thank
imagine you smoking a cigarette, really.
And so, you know, and I use the patches for that, and I'm wondering if there's anything that might be similar to patches.
I mean, you just do green tea.
Green tea, yeah.
It's got some caffeine in it, and it just moved down, you know? I think even green tea is not too much caffeine. I think if you drink green tea, it won't be... I think coffee is a little bit too much. You get jittery and stuff. If you drink green tea, it gives you a good, like, awake feeling, but not the, you know, like the cracked out coffee feeling.
Yeah.
I say go for green tea, for at least for a while, and maybe you can even cut that out, but if you want to, but go for green tea. Have you ever tried matcha?
Yeah, mate.
Mate, is that what it's called? Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, there's also like the burnt or the roasted barley and stuff like that.
Well, has that got any caffeine in it at all? You can drink a little bit of caffeine, it's fine. I think drink that green tea is good for you. I think the coffee is not good for you, but I think the green tea, maybe it won't be too bad. Are you having crashes?
Yeah, and like dehydration issues because coffee's a strong diuretic.
Yeah.
So it's hard to stay hydrated, and so that's part of it. And I don't know. I mean, my experience with cigarettes is that I had been trying to quit for a long time, and I just needed to keep trying, and so, you know, like the thing to do is just keep trying. And it's you know, one of those like paradoxes in life where, you know, I like coffee, you know, at the same time I'm trying to quit, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like, for just the way I am, it's hard to moderate. It's hard to have, you know,
you wake up in the morning,
be conscious enough to be like, oh, I only need 2 sips of coffee today, or, you know, today I need 4 cups, and that's okay, and I'm not going to beat myself up over it. But like, you know, to be able to have that, you know, it's like, I'm the kind of person who's like, I'm just going to drink as much as I can, you know, I need to feel it, you know, blah, blah, blah. So do you wake up and drink coffee? Is that your morning routine? Kind of like intensity. Yeah, usually. Most days, you know, I have coffee in the you know, when I get up. You have a coffee machine? No, I have one of those pour through filters.
So you wake up and make yourself a cup of coffee?
Yeah.
And then what about the rest of the day?
Sometimes I'll have more coffee later in the day, or tea or something, but sometimes not.
Just stick to tea.
Yeah, you're probably right. I do love green tea. I love the flavor of green tea. But green tea some green teas have a lot of caffeine in them.
Yeah, I gotta watch out, I guess.
And what I'll do is I'll just like drink more green tea to make up for the. I'll have like, instead of 1 cup of coffee, I'll have 3 cups of green tea, and then. Oh, maybe just cut it out cold turkey. And then you did the patch when you quit smoking? Yeah, but is that weird? The smell of coffee, like when I'm downtown and I walk past a coffee shop and I can smell it, is so. I mean, in my past experience with trying to quit coffee, it will stop me in my tracks. I will stop and I will just be like, it'll be like irresistible. I'll go in there and it'll be like I haven't had coffee for 2 days or a week or 2 weeks, and I'll just go in there and I'll get one, and it tastes so good and it feels so good. It's just hard to resist that.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Well, what are the negatives? You feeling that you're dehydrated?
Yeah, I get dehydrated.
And you get crashed?
Yeah, and my energy levels are, you know, messes with my appetite and my energy levels. And
why don't you just drink a lot of water and drink coffee consistently throughout the day, maybe instead of...
I just pee it all out, though.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's a diuretic.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, maybe if I had more salt.
Maybe start drinking more, just drink water.
Yeah.
Always carry around a water bottle, drink water all the time. Anybody offers you coffee, say, I'm drinking this water. Just get a big water bottle and never stop drinking water and drink water all day. I think that'll keep you from doing anything.
Or I could, like, do a mental association with coffee of something negative, like, think about anxiety, feeling anxious, you know? Like, like, coffee equals anxiety and stress. So, like, anytime I think about coffee, I'll be like, ooh, that's the anxiety. I don't want that.
Yeah.
And then just, like...
Or get some gum, you know, if you're having the problem where you want to drink it for a flavor, for a beverage, start chewing gum all the time, and then you won't get anything. That's how you can not eat. Sometimes I think I'm hungry, but really I just want to put things in, you know, have a oral fixation. You can have it with a beverage, too. So switch up your beverages. Start drinking water.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, everybody drinks all these other beverages, and nobody's drinking straight up water, but all the other beverages are kind of weird to drink, you know?
Yeah.
Animals only drink water. You're not supposed to drink juice or soda or coffee or anything other than just straight up water, you know? So just drink that water. You can drink it all day, and you never have too much, I guess, unless you don't pee or something. You can get overhydrated. That's how I think about it.
Totally. I think you're right.
I don't know. They don't have like a coffee. I mean, nobody thinks coffee is a problem, but you know, it's a pretty strong thing, though.
It is.
When you did that patch, did it make you? Was that weird to make you dizzy? Or did it work and it decreased your cravings?
I think it did decrease my cravings. I could really feel like the, you know, calmness that sort of the nicotine, the effect of it is just.
How much were you smoking?
Calming me out. I was smoking like
1 minute left.
10 cigarettes maybe.
10 cigarettes a day? It's like half a pack?
Yeah, it's like 5 to 10 cigarettes.
Yeah.
I was rolling my own.
Oh, okay.
So
you gotta look out for that. Well, if you quit the cigarettes, I think you can quit coffee. I think cigarettes is probably one of the harder things to stop doing.
Yeah.
Just drink more water. It's the end of the program. Thanks, Bird.
Thank you, Kenny. It was really fun.
Thanks, Charlie. Thanks, who else did we talk to? Freddie and Dan McDonald's.
Tim.
Yeah, hope you're feeling better, or feeling good after you were stayed up all night, Tim.
Greg.
Look out for Scott.
Yeah, check out Scotty Yoos at www.scottysupport.blogspot.com. That's SCOTTYSUPPORT.blogspot.com.
5, 4, 3.
Watch the show every day. We're on every day. Call the show. Don't call that number. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Ocean.
Thanks,
clouds, rivers,
Facebook and
weather,
Twitter and YouTube. We're on there. Check it out. Thanks for listening to TV.
Wild.
Thanks, crew. You guys want to be on a cruise? You have to do it. You can if you want to.
Be wild.
Thanks, Jackpot. Thanks, thebaby.com. Check it out. Thanks, TCTV.
Thank you, TCTV.
Thanks, Thurston County. Thanks, Washington State. Thanks, USA. Yeah.
Thank you, USA.
Hell yeah, dog. Thanks,
United
Gary,
States
for
of
you.
America.
Thanks. Hell yeah, dog. Hell yeah. Bye, Charlie. Bye, everybody. We'll tune in tomorrow. 23-hour commercial break. Can you hear me talking to you?